Hey guys, my name is Nikki and welcome here to Carry Grace. Alright, so it's the beginning of a new year, which means it is time for me to share with you my planner picks for 2019. Now before I get into this video, I did want to let you guys know that if you are looking for a new planner channel, like if you are looking for lots of planner videos, plan with me's, things like that, this is not going to be your channel. I'm simply sharing with you what is going to be working for me this year. I will be using all of these planners for the rest of the year. I'm not going to be changing things up, but I did want to share with you guys what I'm going to be using. All right, so here is my planner stack. It looks a little bit intimidating, but they all have a very specific purpose. All right, so some of these I'm just going to kind of go over briefly because I have talked about them in other videos before, and I will link those videos down below. The first one is my Happy Planner Teacher Planner. This is the planner that we started using at the beginning of the school year. This is a planner that I keep super basic, very minimal. I use a black pen in it. I write down my kids' lesson plans and then they use it every day to mark off their assignments. All right, so the second one is not really even a planner at all. This is a Happy Planner notebook that I made using Happy Planner products. I have the gold metal discs that you guys know that I really like. And then I just have like a planner cover. I've got lots of paper in here and 3 dividers. I have this so that I can keep up with all of my running to-do list, meal plans, things like that. I have it broken down into 3 different sections. I have one section for home, one section for work, and then one section for personal. And this just makes it so that when I have notes and things, I can move them around very easily. That's why I prefer to have this in a separate notebook versus in my planner. All right, so now I'm going to show you the actual planners that I'm going to be using this year. I've talked about one of these before. Both of these are from the company Bloom Daily. It's a company that I have worked with in the past. I really enjoy their products. They did send both of these to me. This one they sent back to me over the summer for the new school year. This one they sent to me for the new year because I asked them to. But I have purchased many of their products over the years myself. I really like their products. I like the quality, I like the size, I like the paper, and I find that I really just keep coming back to them. All right, so the first planner I'm going to be sharing with you is the just kind of regular weekly planner. This is my main planner. I've been using this since it started in August. And I was in another planner when I started using this, and I found that I just really started gravitating towards this. I really like the size of it. It's not super thick. I can throw it in my purse or in my school bag on co-op days, things like that. It doesn't take up a lot of room on the counter. There's plenty of room for me to write in this. I use the monthly section for all of our appointments, things we have coming up, things like that. And then the weekly section, there's plenty of room for me to write down appointments and then to-do list. So this has been really great, and this will continue to be my main planner for all of my personal use. The second planner that I'm going to be using is this Daily To Do. Now this is kind of a new product for them. They've kind of revamped it. I used to have the one that had the daily pages in it, but it was undated and it wasn't enough pages for you to use for an entire year. And I found that when I had that one and used it like with another planner, I found that I was scared to use the pages because I didn't want to use them all up, which is ridiculous because all I had to do was order another one and it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I really like that they changed the format of this, and now it includes a monthly planner for each month as well as the daily pages, and I am really looking forward to incorporating this. The reason that I really wanted to use this one is because I really wanted another monthly calendar in addition to the one that I'm using in just my weekly planner. I found that I really do like having a separate planner to keep up with all of my YouTube content. It just makes it easier for me to plan. And I found that a lot of days, while that planner is completely sufficient, there are some days when I have a lot of things going on, and it makes it a lot easier for me to have a daily list where I can kind of prioritize things, and there's places to just write a lot of different things, so it just really helps me focus when I need to do that. Some of the things that are on here, you got a must do today, other to-dos, exercise, important times to buy, today I'm grateful for, it's got a place for meals, and then a place to keep it with your water. I have used many different daily planners over the years, and this is the format that works the very best for me. The reason this one works the best for me is because it doesn't have like a long column with hours. I don't have that many things that I need to plan out hourly. I like that there are a few places for me to write in important times, places, you know, that we need to be, things like that. But this is mostly for productivity, and I really, really like that. Now I'm going to flip the camera around and kind of give you a close-up look at this planner. Alright guys, so here is my teacher planner. I'm not going to show you guys a lot. I'm just going to kind of touch on it briefly. This is the front cover, and then inside you can see that I really just keep things very simple. I just use a black pen and highlighters, and that is pretty much it. Alright, so here's a quick look in my notebook that I use for lots of different things. You can see I've got some pockets in here. I've got meal plans. I've got lots of just running to-do lists, things like that. This is one of my favorite things. I have this pretty close to me most of the time. Alright, so this is my favorite planner. It's the one that I use the most. Nice and compact. You can see that there is a folder right here that's great for putting receipts and little notes and things. And then another thing that I really like about this, it has a place for goals. This was a week that we didn't really have a whole lot going on. You can see right here that I can write in appointments, and then I've got room for lists over here. This was the week of Thanksgiving, so I kind of didn't really use it a ton that week, but it's just the right amount of space. Alright, so here is the notes, goals, and to-dos. I am so excited about this one. I didn't mention, but this is undated. So it's January through December, but then you fill in the actual dates. But then on the daily pages, they are dated. So you have an entire page for each day. And I did mention that I really like the format of this. It's very easy for me to fill up this to-do list right here, and then I just use my Pilot G2 pen and a highlighter, check things off when they're done, and that is it. I really like that I've got kind of a top 3 must do today, other to-dos. There's a place for exercise. There's a section for important times. There's a place for to buy. I like to put things that I realize we're out of at the grocery store. I put them right there. And then at the end of the week, I can kind of go through the week and see the things that I wrote down. There's a place to write things that you're grateful for. There's a place to write down your meals and track your water. Alright, so now for the review portion of this video. I did mention that Bloom Daily did send this to me in exchange for a review, so I want to just kind of give you guys a quick review on this. I have already mentioned that I really, really like their planners. I have purchased them myself before with my own money, but they did send this one to me. You can find it, if it's something that you're interested in, you can find it down below in my Amazon storefront. There are lots of different styles, lots of different covers, things like that. If you're not into daily planners, they have weekly planners, they have goal setting planners, they have teacher planners, they have all kinds of different planners. They also have lots of different list pads that are really great for a lot of things if you don't want an entire planner. For review purposes, I want to let you know that their products are very affordable. They're not nearly as expensive as a lot of the planners that you can find online to purchase. I find them to be a lot more comparable to things that you could pick up at places like Target and Michael's and things like that. The other thing that I really like is they are beautiful. They have beautiful designs, lots of designs, and the paper quality. I really, really like their paper. I can use my favorite Pilot G2 pens in this planner and it does not smear. That is a huge thing for me because those pens write really smoothly, and on a lot of other planners, those particular pens smear. You're gonna have to like really wait for them to dry, and I don't have to do that. The paper is nice and thick. And these planners also really hold up. I have used their teacher planner in the past and we used it for an entire year. It held up great. The other planners that I've used for them, I have thrown them in bags, in purses, just in the car, things like that, and they always hold up really, really well. So if you're looking for a good quality planner and don't want to spend a ton of money, I highly recommend these planners. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do post lots of different content. I have lots of day in the life videos. I post grocery hauls sometimes. I post cleaning videos, organizational videos, things like that. So hopefully you will find something here that you will enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon.